Georgia Rose was a centerpiece of an era of incredible success for Northwestern women's tennis. Over her Wildcats career, Rose earned 4 All-Big Ten awards, was a 2-time All-American in both singles and doubles, and was named the 2006 Big Ten Freshman of the Year and 2007 Big Ten Player of the Year. Rose concluded her Northwestern career with a singles record of 125-36, including a 29-2 mark in Big Ten dual matches. She burst onto the scene as a freshman in 2006, winning a school record 29 consecutive matches. The following year, she advanced to the round of 16 in both the NCAA singles and doubles tournaments and earned a number 13 national ranking as a singles player. She was just the second player in program history to qualify for the NCAA Singles Championship every year of her career. And as a senior in 2009, Rose partnered with Lauren Louie to reach the quarterfinal round of the NCAA Doubles Championship and helped the Cats reach the NCAA quarterfinal round as a team with a victory over Fresno State's number 1 ranked doubles pair. Wildcats, please welcome to the Athletic Hall of Fame from Northwestern Women's Tennis, Georgia Rose.
Wow. I'm honored to be standing up here tonight. Honestly, this is the first time I've regretted not taking that 8 a.m. public speaking class. But then again, it was at 8 a.m. and nowhere near Bob McCulloch, so bear with me here. First, congratulations to all the other Hall of Famers being recognized tonight. I'm honored to be part of this group. Northwestern has given me so many things. The people we were surrounded by every day made our experience what it was. They made us a family, and that's what makes Northwestern special. I feel lucky to have the opportunity to talk about my experience because it's one I'm unbelievably thankful for. And there are so many people in this room who have truly changed my life. I wouldn't be standing up here without my coaches, Claire, Dave, and Jackie, all my teammates. I can't look at Nas right now. Our ADs, Mark Murphy and Jim Phillips, our superstar associate AD, Brad Hurlbut, the world's greatest athletic trainer, Jem Brown, the best academic advisors, Betsy Burns and Mary Beth Hawkinson, and many, many more. This wasn't just a job for them, and we felt that every day. I could tell a story about how each of these people went above and beyond to make our experience unbelievable. First and foremost, my experience wouldn't be possible without Claire. Where is she here? Claire, stand up somewhere. There she is. I have a lot of thank yous tonight that I'll get to a little later, but my biggest thank you is to Claire. They say that every coach had a coach that inspired them to be a coach. I am now working in college athletics as a college coach because I was lucky enough to experience firsthand from Claire what a life-changing impact you can have in this role. Claire cared about us more than any coach in the country, and because of that, it was the greatest 4 years I could have asked for. She instilled belief in us, she challenged us, she prepared us for the real world, and through all of her success, the best thing about her is that it was never, ever about winning. I'm forever grateful that she chose me and all my teammates to be Wildcats, and it's hard to put into words how proud I am to have competed for her and this university. Claire is still, 14 years later, the first person I call when I have a big decision to make, when I need advice, and also the only person who, when she calls me, I really panic and think I'm late for something or need to run sprints. My 4 years were filled with learning, challenges, failures, development, a lot of fun, and so much growth. We cared more than any team in the country. We bought into Claire's vision, and with that, we came together to win 4 Big Ten titles, 1 national indoors title, and we became number 1 in the nation our junior year. I'm really proud of what we accomplished. The older I get, the more perspective I have on the important moments and memories. There are many great ones we always reminisce about, like going down to Baylor when they were ranked 1 and beating them 4-3 in a really hostile environment. Watching ESPN when they announced our NCAA draw and hearing our name called as the #1 seed, probably one of the proudest moments. But there's other significant ones, like remembering how devastated we were to lose to USC at NCAA's my freshman year, and how that moment taught us and fueled us to accomplish even more the next 3 years. The van rides full of deep discussions that turned teammates into friends for a lifetime. Playing Notre Dame at home inside in front of a packed crowd, and all of us cheering for each other from court 1 to court 6, and the pride I felt at the culture we had built. Or just stopping by an academic advisor's office to vent and realizing how fortunate I was to be surrounded by people who cared so much. I appreciate the relationships Northwestern gave me and the sense of community. One of the best parts of my whole experience was that I met my best friend on my very first day. Nods, if you could stand up quickly. She's gonna hate me. So she was 151-0 in high school tennis in Southern California, and I make sure to tell everyone that. But we are complete polar opposites in literally every way possible. But we had an absolute blast every single day for 4 years. Some people might say we had too much fun, like the time we thought it was a good idea to attend a round-the-world party at a frat house the night before 7 a.m. conditioning. For those of you who don't know, and I wasn't aware either, an around-the-world party is where you take a different shot in every room of the house. To my mom and dad who think athletes don't drink, sorry. We did not make it to the 7 a.m. conditioning and had a week of 6 a.m. conditionings because of it. I vividly remember going for a walk by the lake after each morning and really regretting that decision. As I said earlier, there was a lot of learning that we did. But for every story like that, there was a lot more stories about how Naz and I came together to give everything we had to this program, and that bonded us more than anything. I would never be standing here if she hadn't been by my side. You guys didn't cry, and I'm so annoyed at you. And also, just a quick plug to the Hall of Fame committee. Naz was 84-17 in dual matches, 49-1 in the Big Ten, and she literally didn't lose, so. As you can see, what makes my Northwestern experience so special is the lifelong bonds that we've built as a team over the years. Here we are 14 years later, and we've been in each other's weddings, or godparents to each other's kids, take trips together, and although we don't see each other every day, although my Zillow does think that I'm trying to move to Chicago, these people are gonna be a huge part of my life forever. Someone that kept me out of trouble instead of got me into trouble like Naz is Carrie. I'm so thankful for your friendship, your sense of humor, for keeping us organized and planning everything, and for that backhand winner down the line that won us the doubles point at National Indoors. Naz, Carrie, and I were roommates my senior year. They're both bridesmaids in my wedding. We text every day. We just got back from a trip to the US Open, and I'm really thankful for them. I just have a few more thank yous to some very important people here tonight. First, thank you to my parents who are here from England. You guys introduced me to this amazing sport of tennis and gave me more opportunities than I could ever imagine, and it continues to change my life. Thank you for everything, all your support from so far away, and spending so much time making sure I was surrounded by the best people and coaches. Dad, I probably could have done without you sending Claire some of those emails asking why my serve was so terrible, but I appreciate everything other than that. Paul Holzman, my Chicago parent. Paul and his wife Patrice have 13 kids, and for some reason decided that wasn't enough and took me in as their 14th child. I'm not sure I would have survived my 4 years without you and your amazing family. The home-cooked meals, a phone call away during car battery issues, ukulele sessions, but just your presence and support at so many matches, it meant the world to me. Mark Bay, my coach from juniors, the most thorough college recruiting process I've seen to this day, the best letter of recommendation that I'm sure convinced Claire, and just an unbelievable person. Maddie is up there. If you can stand, Mads. I'm gonna make you, sorry. I know it seems like I've only just graduated and I look really young, but believe it or not, Maddie was one my freshman year. We taught her to put 2 words together, and it was ball, please, and almost all of my pictures include her in it. My sophomore year, Finn was born, and Claire texted Naz and I to tell us he had arrived and was 4 hours old and we should come meet him. Naz and I decided to head to Claire's house, knocked on the door. She was obviously at the hospital, and told us we should probably go there. But I am forever grateful that Claire chose me to be part of this team and for us to be part of her family. I was always excited, oh no. I was always excited to one day include my family and kids in this coaching career. Now that I have 2 kids of my own, it really came full circle when my team at University of Washington came to the hospital to meet our daughter a few hours after she was born. Shout out to my amazing husband, Keith. College coaching is not easy, but I wouldn't be able to do it without him. And he has completely embraced the fact that we have 2 kids plus 8 to 10 women's tennis players any given year. Okay, I think I'm over my 5 minutes, but being back on campus has been amazing, and I'm blown away by the new facilities. As the campus and buildings change, something I can see stays the same with the people, and that makes the experience so impactful. I'll forever be proud to be a Wildcat. Go Cats.